Hi guys, if you're one of my regular viewers, you'll know that my main camera that I use, the one I'm filming with at the moment, is a Canon PowerShot SX60HS. I've had it for a few years now, and over the years I've bought quite a few replacement batteries for it. And in one of the recent videos I showed you that I actually gave up on these cheap replacement ones and actually bought a genuine Canon one, because of all the batteries that I've got, the original Canon battery is still working fine, and all the replacement ones have died within a matter of months. So I've bought another original, or another genuine Canon one. So that means I've got all of these. This one you can see is puffed up nicely, so obviously not in a very good condition. And somebody was talking about using an external power pack in one of the comments. So I went online and had a look, and you can get an external power supply for this camera. What it does is it's basically a dummy one of these, which you plug into, or at least you stick this inside the camera so it goes in the existing battery slot, and you plug a power supply into the back of it, and then that runs off the mains power. So I wondered if I could make one of those myself. They're 7.4 volts, so a 2S LiPo battery would supply the same voltage. So if I could get one of these apart and solder a lead onto the back end of these tags, then I should be able to use my own external battery supply. First thing I thought I'd do is just see if we can actually measure anything on this one. Let's hope I can try and do this without putting too much shadow everywhere. That says plus and that says minus. And yeah, we're getting about 6 volts out of this one at the moment. Nothing out of there. 6 volts out of there. Nothing out of there. There. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? That's reversed. So that's now 6 volts coming out of the battery. But if we go one across, it looks like more or less the same 6 volts, but in reverse. Well, I hadn't expected that. Odd. Anyway, on the face of it, plus and minus. So if we can, we'll see if we can get one apart, and then consider whether we can stick something in the back of it. Now this is the one that's all puffed up, so that'll be the ideal one to start with. And then once we know what's inside it, we know whether we can get one of these apart without damaging it. Right. A bit of wood so I don't actually stab through my desk. And obviously there's a seam around the edges. Well, didn't expect it to be that easy. Well, that's almost disappointing, isn't it? There's clearly a circuit board on the end there, and then a couple of LiPo batteries. Is that going to come out? Yeah. Well, how disappointing. I was expecting all sorts of struggle with that. I mean, obviously, just a reminder, it is a LiPo battery or lithium ion battery. So there's potential for it to suddenly erupt into flames. Can we get that? There. Okay, at this end, it looks like both ends are joined together. At this end, we've got 3 tags coming up. You can see those 2 there, and then if I turn it that way, that one there. Okay, at this end, where are we? Can't see because my hand's in the way, and it would help if we turned it on. We're not going to measure very much without turning it on. Okay, so from there to there, 3.69. From there to there, minus 2.3. Yeah, so that one's the positive, that one's the negative, and then that one, I would have thought, oh no, because that's idiot. That there is that there. So we could have done that. From there to there. If we can hold it still. Minus 2.3. That's why it's not working very well, because it's well below the, what's it, about 3.3 is the minimum normally. And that one's 3.6. So on the face of it, I've got a 1S LiPo there that might be recoverable, and one that's completely past it. But if I wanted to put an external lead into here, then I just need to put negative on there and positive on there, and we could make up a little dummy battery with an external supply. Oh well, that was worth looking at, wasn't it? And as I say, potentially one of these is savable. Possibly, maybe. Right, well that's got it apart. That'll probably do for this episode. And I might do a separate episode where I try and rig up what I said, an external supply. Ideally, we just need a JST lead in there, and we can plug in an ordinary LiPo battery. I've just disconnected the tags so we can actually have a little look at this circuit board. So if I just pick up these bits of sticky backed foam, I have no idea if the camera will be able to read the numbers on there. I would expect that will be the normal little charging chips, which I can't remember the numbers of. And if I solder a JST socket on there, I could plug a LiPo in. I don't think I need to worry about that bit. Although I could, if I connected a balance lead on here rather than the normal JST lead, I could plug the balance lead from the battery into there. And that would give it everything it's expecting. That'll do. Thanks for watching. If you like that, then you might like this. And if you like this and that, you might like to subscribe over there.